Do the park rangers, does the Park Service really believe the park is in danger?
Well, they've come out with a list of 10 endangered parks, and Great Smoky Mountains National Park made the list for the second consecutive year because of the air pollution problems that occur here in the park. This is an issue that is of a major concern to park officials. It's a trend that has been on the rise now for many years, and park researchers have been monitoring air quality now for almost 20 years. And that trend and the data that we receive from the monitoring stations and the information that we have show that the park is suffering from an increase in air pollution. And there are 3 areas of concern in the park. One is visibility, another is ozone pollution, and thirdly is acid deposition. And all of those pollutions are created by the burning of fossil fuels, by power plants, emissions from automobiles, and are the leading cause of these pollutants in the park. Visibility is caused by sulfate concentrations, which are about 23% increase now over the past 10 years. So we're seeing definitely an increase. But our records indicate also that the visual range is reducing over time. For instance, 50 years ago, a person visiting the park at Newfound Gap, high elevation area, might be standing at an overlook, looking out and seeing a visual range of 93 miles on the average. And that average today is reduced to about 22 miles. But in the summertime, it is even less. And there are some days where the haze is so thick that you can't even see past a mile. So we have seen that problem, and that impacts visitor enjoyment. Visitors come to the park because of the visual beauty of the park and because of these scenic overlooks. I mean, that's what we have mostly along our roadsides, and people take the time to stop and look and experience those views. So those are shrinking.
So what do you think about it so far?
I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm very impressed. It's breathtaking. We've just been looking in awe. We haven't left yet. Just checked out a hotel this morning and tried to catch some more sights before we head back to Louisville.
Is it what you remember when you came as a kid, Christy?
No, it's a lot different, and you know, when you're younger, everything seems, different perspective, but now that I'm older, I can appreciate it more. I'm still scared of the snakes, though.
That's what I'm looking for.
It may not yet be quite warm enough for them to be out, so y'all might be safe. Would you be surprised to learn that the Smokies, would you be surprised to learn that this park is actually one of the most polluted national parks in the country?
Mm-hmm.
I would be surprised, yeah. I would be surprised. I was kind of surprised just to see this small amount of trash here.
Yeah.
But I would be surprised. I didn't know that.
It actually just came out on a list today as one of the most endangered parks, they call it, because of the air pollution.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really notice that today, though, can you?
No, we were just
taking turns inhaling, taking deep breaths of the mountain air before we head back down this hill. So we probably inhaled.
I wish we can bottle it up and take it home.
So when you come to the mountains, you think of nice, fresh, clean air, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
We even thought about getting some water from one of those springs, but hey,
So you wouldn't expect to get out of the city and have the air here be more polluted than it is in the city?
No, not at all.
Because you don't have all the smog and the pollution of the, every day, So it just, I thought it would be a lot cleaner, but I'm surprised
Yeah.
Well, today is actually a really good day, but especially in the summer, it actually is, there is smog, and it's actually worse than a lot of cities around.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll be surprised, but it's beautiful to us. I mean, we don't get to see this every day, so I bet it's got to be, pretty nice living in a resort town or, a small town like this, because anytime you want to see it, you can probably come up here, and I bet you probably don't as much as...
Not as much as we should.
Right.
But you like the views where you can see for miles.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We rode up to the hill just to see them, how close they are right next to us, it seems like they keep getting bigger the higher we go up. So it's never ending. It's beautiful to us. So
would you like to make sure
that the impacts to the park are so significant that they're impacting other forms of economics in the region? And this is a national treasure. This park was, in essence, bequeathed to us to protect so we can leave for future generations. If we don't act now, we're going to lose that. And that's very important. National parks are national treasures. They are afforded the highest level of protection. And yet, in this particular case, our crown jewel of the park system is being seriously tarnished by air pollution. And because of that, we need the federal government to step in so that we don't have piecemeal responses to a comprehensive problem.
Are actually the west part of the system. See, that's what some of this question said. But we have 2 power plants within your viewing audience. We've got Bull Run, and then we've got Kingston. And so, you know, just sort of drawing the connection there.
To let me know what a schedule is, and then I can contact you. But we have had more media attention the past 2 years and public attention that I think is a good thing.
What was so good?
what you were doing? So it looks like it's still being
Yeah.